in December 2010, right? So I'm still like hovering 90, 95, 97%, but I'm still hearing all this. Michael's dead. The Conrad Murray trial is going to be televised, blah, 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 blah. And then when I heard in the courtroom, because I'm in the courtroom, and every time I have covered Michael Jackson's trials, I do not fall asleep. Guys, you're finally coming up. Do you know I've been on here for like, let's see, for about 20 minutes already, and it's just, Facebook is really, really slow. So I'm so glad that you guys are here, but I think it's going to save the whole live. So everybody has to go back and rewatch the live because you missed a lot because Facebook is slow or late or something. Well, anyway, but there's a lot of stuff. I talked about Jonell Star, but anyway, so I had all my notes and everything. So then I released it live. Is Michael Jackson Really Dead? And it was on Netflix from 2011 to 2013. But I continued to take notes and I continued to be active, even though Jonell Star had stopped, you know, making videos. The information didn't stop, you know, and she hasn't come back either. Once she said she was done, she was done. Okay. But I just wanted to give people kind of previews of, and then once I felt comfortable, right, enough, and I wrote the book and I verified that all my notes were accurate. All my notes were true. It was all factual. It was all something I can prove. And I wanted to prove it because I knew that I had this big media machine out there saying something different. And for me and just a few of us fans, well, Jonell Star had 3 million views, you know, on her channel. In 2011, I think I had it saved. She had like 2 million views. Yeah, here in 2011, when I saved this, she had 2.3 million views. So I guess from 2011 till today, 9 years later, she's gotten another 700,000 views, and on her videos. Okay. So after I double checked my notes with Suicide Did Michael Jackson Fake His Death to Save His Life, which is still available at a CD-ROM. I put links in the video because I knew that I had to show proof of everything. And I put links in the video. So if you order the CD-ROM of Suicide Did Michael Jackson Fake His Death to Save His Life, I don't know how many links still work because the book was published almost 10 years ago. 10 years ago. 10 years ago. I mean, my goodness, I can't believe that May 21st will be 10 years that since I released Suicide Did Michael Jackson Fake His Death to Save His Life, which is not even 1 year. And then after the book came out, not only did Angel call me and ask me to help promote a Catherine event, which was Never Can Say Goodbye, but I also got VIP passes, you know, and credentialed media and a complimentary seat. And I'm like, but I released the book saying Michael faked his death and you guys want me here? Okay, well, I'm doing the right thing, right? I'm doing the right thing, you know. And then I've had many, many other, you know, outings with me and the, not outings, but times where me and the Jacksons have, you know, I've seen them, taking pictures with them. Even Prince following me on the freeway, behind me on the freeway. You guys saw that video? I mean, and then he posted about it on his Instagram, like for 2-3 days in a row. You know, it just was so much fun. And most of the stuff and most of my collaborations with the Jacksons was when me and Peter were real close. Okay? Peter and I were so close. I mean, we stay on the phone sometimes 8 hours in a day. Okay, 8 hours in a day. We'd watch movies online, and then we would watch movies together, right? He would say, "You want to watch a movie?" I say, "Yeah." So we would put on a movie, right? And then I say, "Your audio on or mine?" And he'd say, "Well, you can put on your audio." So we go 1, 2, 3, play. And we'd watch a movie together because we're watching it together. And my sound would be on and he would be on the phone. Then Debbie Rowe testified that her and Michael would watch movies on the phone. Oh my God. Oh my God. How would he know to do that unless he's Michael? I'm telling you guys, okay? There's just so much. How can I explain to you my 1,200 hours with him. You know, I've done all the big stuff. There's more stuff, but I'm going to save it for another live because I do have another one, and I kind of touched on it, but you know, like there's always new people. Oh, Denise and Tasha, I loved Peter's drawings of you two, Tasha and Denise. And somebody said, oh, Pearly. I said, no. That had nothing to do with me. That's Denise Pearly, you know. So hi, Denise. How are you guys doing? I'm so glad to see you guys here. It was so weird that I couldn't, you know, that nobody was popping up. And then I went on my Facebook channel and it wasn't there. So you guys are like 20 minutes late. Oh, Auntie Pearl, that's sweet. My nieces do call me, and my nephew does call me Auntie Pearl because I am an auntie. Let's see what else I have saved for Jonell Star. Let's see. I think that's it. I think that's all I have with her, but I want to thank her for being the mother of the death hoax, and let her and appreciate everything that she does. You know, and I always give credit. I mean, in my Pseudocide book, I think I got 100 to 200 credits. In the Alive trilogy, 200-300 credits more. And then even with the A Prisoner Frame, I have you guys as donors. So I always want to be a part of the Michael Jackson fan community and always show respect to the Michael Jackson fans because I appreciate you guys. Okay. So let's see if I have anything else. There's always more stuff, but I want to save more stuff. Oh, Alive 4. How am I going to get my makeup done professionally, guys, for Alive 4? Oh my God. And then my nails. Oh my God. They need a fill. They still look pretty good, but you know, you want to do a fill. How are we going to, ladies, eyelashes, ladies, hair, ladies, what are we going to do? Our feet? We're not supposed to go to the spa, or is the spa even open? I know I'm not supposed to be around anybody to put makeup on me. Oh my goodness. So anyway, we're in pre-production. We're still gathering up our equipment for Alive 4. I am still studying and researching, because before I get in front of a camera, I usually have like at least 60 to 70% of a documentary already in my head, already planned in my head, okay? I'm still struggling with, you know, how am I going to do this, right? I'm still trying to put it together, but we're probably going to start shooting maybe Friday or Saturday. We're going to start shooting maybe Saturday. So I'm still going through my notes. So that's why I'm bringing up, you know, old stuff from the past, is because I'm going through my notes and I'm finding stuff and I'm going, oh, let me show you this, let me show you that. So if you guys and anybody, please subscribe to my channel here. I'm trying to get to 30,000. Please subscribe to my channel. You know, I never paid for subscribers, so you guys are real true subscribers. 26,700 of you guys. So please, you guys, you know, share and, you know, ask people to subscribe to my channel, or if you want to show people certain things, please just tell them subscribe. Okay, and of course, you know, get the Alive trilogy of Michael Jackson documentaries. Okay, guys, let's see if I can take a second. Yeah. So anyway, so if Jonell Star's last video was 2011, right? I didn't take over until I started with the book in 2010. Oh, it does overlap. It does overlap. So it was kind of like Michael always needed a media source that was saying that it was a hoax, right? Because I released the book in 2010, May 2010, and Jonell started doing videos around the end of right after This Is It in 2011. At least that's what my it's showing me. Maybe she did some in 2012, but they're not on her channel anymore. You know, because this I just saved, not this one. This one I had saved in May 2011 and said everything was a year old. So May 2011, so May 2012, maybe she stopped doing videos, and we got some that are missing because on her channel right now, let's just go to her channel right now. Let's just do it together and make sure that, you know, computers can go wacky. So let's just make sure that I have, because right now there's just 14 up. 14 of them up. And I think I have them all saved. Jonell Star. Okay, so this is live. And where is the Jonell Star? Oh, what? It is not coming up. Wait, Jonell Star TV. Let's put in the word TV. Okay, let's see. Jonell Star TV. Where is her? I just looked this up. Spelling her name right. It was just up the other day. Oh, snap. What the heck? What the heck? Let me see if I'm spelling her name right. Let me make sure I'm spelling her name right. Jonell Star, maybe, oh, no E at the end. Okay, yeah, I'm spelling it wrong, because I was going to say she was just up the other day. Okay, Jonell Star TV. Okay, it's going to come up now. Okay, Jonell, here we go. I was going to say it was just up 2 days ago. Okay, so 15 videos, okay? So it's showing that she had 15, but no, it says 15, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14. It said 15. You guys saw that, but it's 14 videos. So she has 14 videos up, but we know she had as many as 18 videos up. And this is saying this is the last one. And it should be October 30th, 2000. It should be October 30th, yep, 2009. Right after this is it. So we do know 14, so we know that 14 videos are missing that she had on her channel. And I probably have all 18 of them and saved somewhere, but I wonder why 4 of them are missing. So anyway, so it does overlap, because if she stopped around, it says October 30th, 2009 is her last video. Oh, I was counting wrong. Okay. So if I saved it from 2011, that goes back a year to 2010, 2009-ish. You know, May 2009, somewhere in there. May 2000. If I saved it, excuse me, God, that's why I said, look at what I do, not what I say sometimes. All right. If I saved her last screenshot with the 18 videos in May 2011, and it said a year ago, so that means the videos were at least 1 year old, which makes it May 2010. But if it doesn't make a complete year, it doesn't go back to 2 years. You see what I'm saying? Because 2 years from May would have been May 2009, which means that there was no death hoax. He was still, quote unquote, you know, pre-death hoax, right? Because I believe he's alive still today. Yeah, so this could be her last video. So no, I mean, it didn't overlap. It did not overlap. Because if she stopped October 30th, 2009, and I didn't bring out anything until May 2010, you know, I didn't try to, you know, capitalize off of her not making videos. It had nothing to do with her. It just had to do with me and so many notes, and then the Valentine's Day with the comeback, and then Is Elvis Alive and everything. And I had been covering Michael since the trial. So, you know, and I'm an author, and I write books, and I make documentaries. Michael's documentary wasn't my first documentary. Oh, yes, it was. The Trial and Triumph of the King of Pop for the 2005 trial was my very, very first documentary. The very first documentary I ever did. And then we did a Barack Obama, The Power of Change documentary, and then, you know, the Alive trilogies documentaries. So now we're going to do Alive, what do you call it, 4? What do you call 4? A quadruple? Quadruple set? You know, I don't know. You know, what's 4? I don't know. You guys can tell me. What does 4 mean, guys? What is 4? Alive 4. I call it the Alive trilogy. What am I going to call it now when it's 4? The Alive quadruple set, box set? You know, I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but we'll figure it out some kind of way. But it's going to be called Alive 4, you know. So anyway, yeah. It is, you know, Michael was just what I do, and I just plopped into it and plopped into it and plopped into it. And I believed that Michael was dead. I really did. Up until Valentine's Day 2010, I believed that Michael Jackson was dead. It took a lot for me not to go to the other side and say he wasn't. And what made me go 100% that Michael Jackson was not dead, the thing that took it from hovering from 95, 96, 97, 98, 99%, 99.8, 99.9, you know what it was? That took me to the 100%. It was the Conrad Murray verdict. With alleged Michael Joseph Conrad Robert Murray found guilty. Penal code, involuntary manslaughter, penal code, blah, blah, section, blah, blah. Alleged victim, Michael Joseph Jackson. Alleged date, June 25th, 2009. And I was kind of like, first when he was found guilty, I was like, well, no. That can't be right. I was like, that cannot be right. That cannot not be right. I'm sitting there and I was in the courtroom and I heard them when they said the propofol had to be injected after death, right? And I remember my hands when I went, ooh, you know, because I never fall asleep. Ever do I fall asleep on any of Michael's trials. I am listening to every word. I am interested. I am engaged. You know what I mean? I am trying to figure it out. I'm like a sponge absorbing all the information because I've covered several of Michael Jackson's trials, right? And they've all been so very interesting to me, all of them, you know, because I find him extremely interesting, you know. I find he doesn't talk much, but he does a whole bunch of stuff. His mind is busy. He got a busy mind. But he doesn't let it come out of his mouth that much because it's complicated, you know, and nobody has walked in his moccasins but him. So therefore, the reason why he does what he does, he understands, just like me. You know, you guys may not understand everything or why I believe that Peter Michael Bobby, yes, Bobby Anderson, yes, that I believe that he is Michael Jackson, okay, some way, somehow, Michael Jackson, okay, is because I spent 1,200 hours with him, you see, and I know everything that's happened, right? So it's hard for other people to know what I know because sometimes I just can't explain every single solitary little thing that has happened, you know, even though I do try, right? Even though I do try. So, yes, so with Bobby Anderson, and Michael, I released some stuff. So go to my Facebook, go to my Twitter, and you know, I'll release little pieces of information here and there, you know. And so where was I? I thought the Elvis book that took you over the edge. You told us the story, and the book across the room. I did throw the book across the room. I sure did. You know, did I say something different? I don't think I did. If I did, I didn't mean to. But yeah, it was the Is Elvis Alive book that I threw across the room 3/4 of the way through because it was so much like Michael's death. I was like, no way. You know, yes, but that was Valentine's Day. That was on Valentine's Day. That was the same day. I was reading the book. It took me 2 days, no, 1 day. I think I read that book in 1 day. And that was on Valentine's Day. Yep. It was the same day. It was the same day. And that's when I started writing the book. And then also when I found the same thing, Come Back Michael Jackson, michaeljacksoncomeback.com. I found that the same day. There's 24 hours in a day. Yeah, that was all on the same day. So that is what took me over the edge to write the book. But the thing that took me to 100%, the 100%, I was in the 90s, even 99.9%. I was in the 90s because how could you be 100% when the media is saying this man's going on trial for the murder of Michael Jackson? You kind of like, dang, what do whoa, I didn't get it. You know, it was like blowing a fuse. So when the Conrad Murray verdict came out, I was like, no, that can't be right. Everything that I've said, everything that I've done, all the clues, all the proof, all the evidence, all that doesn't just throw away because of this verdict. All that still exists. All those things still happened. And then it took me like 45 minutes to go, oh my God, because I had it recorded, right? And I went back and I said, oh my God, they said alleged. Let me go back and check. So I rewound it some way, somehow. I think I had it recorded. I rewound it. And I was like, oh my God. I think I was watching it online or something, but I rewound it and I said, oh my God, it did say alleged victim, alleged date. They are telling us that they're not sure the body's Michael Jackson's. So that's when I came out with, you guys, believers, alleged victim, alleged date. And I remember that day. I remember it so well because I was not in the courtroom that day, the verdict day. I wasn't in the courtroom the verdict day, also in the 2005 trial. I wasn't there the verdict day that day either. Because when you're in deliberations, you never know when the verdict's going to come. And I lived 3 hours from Santa Maria. So when they said the verdict was there, I didn't have enough time to get there. You know, because you didn't know. It was day 7 of deliberation. So, plus Cecil and I didn't have any gas money. We're broke. We get it done because we are guerrilla documentary filmmakers. Okay? That means we just want to tell the story. We just want to tell the story. That's why I wasn't out there, because I lived 2.5 to 3 hours away. This one, I lived in Palmdale, right? Deliberations, I lived in Palmdale, which is an hour away from downtown, and in traffic is an hour and a half. So that's why I wasn't there, because I'm not just going to go, you know, I did go a couple of times hoping that I would catch the deliberations and catch it the same day. You know, the day that I happened to go down there and wait for a verdict, I was hoping that I catch it the same day. But I wasn't there for verdict day because I lived too far away and I couldn't get there in time. So I felt like it's better to just watch it on TV. You know what I mean? Because I can't get down there in enough time, you know. So that's why I wasn't in the courtroom either verdicts. Okay? It's because deliberations, you go home, and when the verdict comes in, the verdict comes in, and I couldn't afford to pay for a hotel room so I can be nearby. I'm broke. You know what I mean? So that's why. Yeah. Oh yeah. Teresa said, don't forget A Prisoner of Fame. Yeah, definitely watch A Prisoner of Fame. That movie is so good. All right. So, let's see. Yeah. So that took me to 100%. Okay. The book and Valentine's Day took me to the 90s. Took me in the 90s, and it was hard to get over that last 0.1% at 99.9, 99.8, 99%, 98%, 97%. You know, because the whole world is saying Michael's dead, Michael's dead, Michael's dead, Michael's dead. You know, so that's what took me over the hump to 100%. Is the alleged victim, alleged date. I hope I cleared that up. Thank you so much, Denise Purley, for making me clear that up. Let's see. Oh, I got to teach Cecil to do my hair. I don't think that's his thing. You could do it, Pearl. I have faith in you. Just watch a few tutorials first, if anything. Yeah. I know I have to do the best that I can for makeup. Yes, for sure. You know. Yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys that the death hoax is not my creation. It is not my creation. It's just something that eventually made sense, and then I just decided, since I'm a documentary filmmaker and since I'm a writer, to write a book and do a documentary about it. Also, as far as Peter Michael Bobby, I'm not the one that came up with Peter's Michael Jackson. That's not me. I didn't create that. That had been around since 2005. Okay? That was not my creation. And even though I had heard that Peter Pan PYT was Michael Jackson, I was like, I don't believe it, right? Because there's so many fakes and so many phonies and so many imposters and, you know, so many tricks. I just was like, and I never went after him. I never followed him. I never chased after him. I never did anything. He came to me. You guys got to remember, on January 15th, 2012. And then that's the day A Rare Pearl aired, because there's no other way that this could happen without him being Michael or attached to Michael. January 15th is the day in 1972 when the Rare Pearl cartoon first aired in their Jackson 5 cartoon, right? Same day he called me, right? So you say, oh, he just decided to call you on that day. Whoop, there's more, right? Then on March 1st, Jonathan Moffat, which was me and Michael's first in-person, that's when I first started covering him, was March 1st was 2005 was when I was in the trial, the 2005 trial, right? So then Jonathan Moffat had posted a Rare Pearl cartoon. And in that cartoon, it said Pearly, 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 which is my name, right? And I don't remember Pearly, Pearly, Pearly on that episode when I was a kid, because at that time when I was a kid, everybody called me Pearly. I didn't become Pearl until I decided I was going to be cool in 8th grade. And I was going to the black kids' school because I went to mostly white schools. Oh, what's wrong with my throat? I went to mostly white schools most of my life, right? And so I went to this school in Pasadena that had a lot of black kids in it. And I just, when they said, what's your name? And I just thought the name Pearly was just too corny. And then I became Pearl, right? I became Pearl. Then when I went back, and I went back to the white kids' school in the San Fernando Valley, kids were coming up, oh, Pearly, Pearly, you're back. And I was like, no, they call me Pearl now. I'm Pearl. Because I thought Pearl was cooler than Pearly, right? So in the Jackson 5 cartoon, when, you know, it said Pearly, Pearly, Pearly. And I was like, whoa, wow, that's interesting. Then they had an album that came out called A Rare Pearl, right? That came out, I think on, oh gosh, was it Michael's, the day before Michael's birthday? August? I think August 28th. And then it came out again September. There were 2 releases of it, A Rare Pearl, the album. Let me look it up again. Okay, A Rare Pearl. Okay, the Rare Pearl, Wikipedia. Okay, let's see, Wikipedia, A Rare Pearl Wiki. Okay, Come and Get It, The Rare Pearls came out, yep, the day before Michael's birthday, right? The day before Michael's birthday, there it is, right? Right, that's when it came out, 2012. So how would he know? And then another version of it came out September 18th. That's what I was saying, physically, and it came as a digital. It was released digitally August 28th, because there's certain days that albums get released. I think in the US it used to be on Tuesdays, so it couldn't be released because, let's say if his birthday was on a Wednesday that day. And physically September 18th. Let's look at the calendar. Let's look up the calendar for 2012. Calendar 2012. Let's see. Let's see calendar 2012. Let's see what August is. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's do August. Oh, there we go. August 28th was a Tuesday, like I said. They come out on Tuesdays. So that's why it was released on the 28th instead of the 29th, because that's when albums were released in the USA on Tuesdays. I think that's changed since then. I think around 2014 it changed, or 13 it changed, 2014, 2015 it changed. But see, on Tuesday, that's why it was released on the 28th. Okay, and then September 18th should be, let's see, a Tuesday as well. See? September 18th is a Tuesday as well. Okay, so that's why. How would he know that the Jacksons, and then a year later on January 15th, the cartoon DVD, got to remember, 3 weeks after Christmas, right? Why would you wait till after Christmas to release something that, most people sell most stuff around Christmas? But he was making a point to me that he was Michael because he released that on 1 year. So it was a 1 year clue. And it was January 15, 2013 is when the Jackson 5 cartoon series was released. Okay? There's no way that anyone in the world, except for Michael Jackson, could plan that. And then he's done a million other things. He opened his Twitter account the day before, on June 24, 2009, the day before the death announcement. Oh my God, I know why I was rambling. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you guys something. Oh, that's why I was rambling, because in my mind I kept saying, I got something to tell him. I got something to tell him. And then I almost forgot to tell you guys this. Oh my goodness, my last live, we got the biggest clue to where Michael is. You guys missed it. I was waiting for somebody to mention it, And I don't think anybody did, unless, you know, right before now I hadn't read a comment, but I know there's comments every day, all day.
After.
Okay.
Their ear is not.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the 17 minutes. Okay, let's see. Let me scroll, because here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I thought I wrote down the 17 minutes. Let's see. Oh, yes, this is it. Oh, my goodness, this is it. Here we go, guys. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera on. This was in the last live. Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go.
Black ear is ridiculous. The neck is ridiculous. Let's see who that is. Let's see if that's Peter. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yep.
From Los Angeles, CA.
Did you guys hear that? Call from Los Angeles, CA. I didn't do that. That's my phone that picks up the location from where the phone is coming from if somebody has a blocked name on there. You guys want to hear it again? Oh. Okay, I don't know where he's at in Los Angeles. Okay, I have no idea where he's at in Los Angeles, but he's supposed to be in South Carolina, right? Right? He's supposed to be in South Carolina, right? I'm telling you, there's something. Michael and Bobby are connected. Maybe Bobby's a cousin. Maybe Michael's in a fat suit. Maybe he was hired by Michael because years ago they were in a chat room and Bobby sounds a little bit like Michael. So maybe Michael and him got a deal going on. The estate has been paying taxes, which means they own property or they own business in South Carolina. The estate does. We got proof of that. We got proof of that. Let's hear it again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me turn my fan down so in case you guys missed it. Okay, hold on.
Let's take a look. Yep.
From Los Angeles, CA.
Oh my goodness. Is this the Peter Medani? Hold on, guys. Let me look for my speaker button. Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Fine, how are you? You guys, can you hear him?
I'm trying to hear some.
Yeah, well, you know, it's up to you. You know, I'm here. You know, when people call you, you don't answer your phone enough, so I already told you. If I feel like you're not going to answer the phone, I feel like, why should I call? You know, I mean, I call to talk. I don't call to hear the phone ring and the answer machine to come on, you know. So, anyway, can you say hi to everyone?
Hello, everyone. Hi.
Everyone is saying, hi, Peter. Hi, Peter. Huh?
Hello, everyone.
Everyone is saying hi. Are you on? Can you see the comments?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Okay, so what I did was, right, because whenever I do a live, I always listen to it back, right? And it said Los Angeles, CA, right? Now, he does have a 213 area code, right? So I thought to myself, I said, okay, maybe it's just the area code, right? You know, and it said LA, Los Angeles, CA, right? But no. So my sister, who used to live in Palmdale, right? Because I used to live in Palmdale. My sister lived with my mother. My mother passed away 2015, August 25th. My sister still has her 661 area code phone. So anyway, but my sister moved with my other sister and they live in Palm Springs, right? So I called my sister and I said, can you call me? And because I know her area code is somewhere and I know she lives elsewhere, right? So I said, can you call me to so I could see if it'll say Palmdale, California, because your area code is a Palmdale, California area code. So she called me and her name came up. The name of the account came up instead of giving me a location. So it does not always give a location. Okay? It doesn't give a location if it's somewhere other than where it's at. Oh my God, did you guys hear that? Los Angeles, CA? So like Mission Impossible, right? Like Mission Impossible, right? Way back in the 60s, they would have masks made up of other people, right? And they would put a mask on another person so they can pull off a heist or a trick or deceive or do something in the name of justice. And I believe Michael is doing all this that in the name of justice to save his life. That's why I named the book Suicide Did Michael Jackson Fake His Death to Save His Life? You know, and lots of early clues in there, lots and lots. But oh my God, but so I believe that like I said in a live 3, right? I gotta go. I got somewhere to go. I gotta get out of here. Like I said in a live 3, right? That Bobby Anderson could be a real person too, right? Right? He could be a real person that Michael borrows his identity, right? It said Los Angeles, CA. Oh my God, is he here in LA? You here in LA, Michael? Where you at? Probably not away from Paris, Prince, and Blanket. You're probably not far away from them at all. Have you been in LA the whole time? Nope. We know he went to France. We know he went to France. And we know that he was going crazy over a passport. We know he was going crazy over a passport, right? We know that. Was he stuck outside of the USA and he had to get back? But he got his passport, and we know he got his passport because he told us, and also he got his Facebook back. And Facebook required him to have a legal ID, legal identification. Oh my God. Oh my God, it said Los Angeles, CA. That's my phone. That had nothing to do with me. I didn't know he was calling. I had no idea he was calling. He didn't call and tell me he's calling, you know? So, but guys, he can go wherever he wants to go. He can do whatever he wants. I'm not exposing where he's at. You know, and the police can't look for him anyway because he hasn't broken any laws. He's not a fugitive. He's allowed to, you know, it's not against the law to fake your death. It's not against the law to fake your death, right? Man, I think he fears what the public will do to him or what stupid, frivolous lawsuits that people will try to bring on him. You know what I mean? But he, like he said, I ain't never left. I've been back. He's been back for me since January 15, 2012. Did you guys hear that? It said Los Angeles, CA. Oh my goodness. So anyway, guys, I got somewhere to go. It's just stating where he called from. Yeah. Bobby Anderson's supposed to be in South Carolina, not Los Angeles. And you got to remember, his account was open in Los Angeles too. That Twitter account that is gone now, that was opened in Los Angeles as well. Because it said it. You know, watch my live trilogy of Michael Jackson documentaries. Watch it. Okay? Michael plays with time zones. And who else would play with time zones except for somebody who knows well about time zones because they're world travelers. Michael knows well about time zones because he's traveled the world many times over. Okay, so he plays with time zones. But that account was open because I have proof, and I went to 3 different when did you open your Twitter sites? And all 3 of them said June 24th, 2009. He switched back a time code, and some of them will say June 23rd. But 7 hours earlier, 7 hours earlier. So what? It's not a big deal. And it said Los Angeles. So guys, oh my God, that is huge. So he's here in LA somewhere. At least he was a few days ago. Sorry, honey. Sorry. You know. Oh, well. Anyway, guys. Anyway, didn't Michael have an apartment in LA when he was first on his own? Maybe he is there now. Could be. You know, I know his addresses. I know his addresses. I know the address to that apartment, yes. And then he had one in Westwood, but I think he sold that. The estate still doesn't have that listed as Michael's property. The ones in Westwood, you know, don't have that, but they have the one in Encino, the condo in Encino, he still owned. I don't know if he's there or not, or if he's at Havenhurst, or he's not in Neverland, because Neverland's not in Los Angeles. It's not in Los Angeles, okay? Los Angeles is a big playground. Yes, it is. Or maybe he's just in a new place. Prince lives somewhere, Paris lives somewhere, BG lives somewhere. You got goo gobs of brothers and sisters and cousins and nephews. So he could be anywhere. Just stating where he called from. Yeah, it sure is. Him in LA was on Peter's Instagram, Facebook, and when he had his Twitter. Send me that, Mike Morella. I'm curious to know what property the Jacksons own in South Carolina. Anyone tracked it down? It's in whatever property that they own, it's probably in a shell company. It's probably under one of their names of one of their companies. That's a shell company. That's secret. That's what I'm thinking. But they sure did pay taxes. And I let me pull that up real quick. And then I really got to go. Okay. Let's go over this real quick. I just posted it on my Facebook. So we're going to look at it on my Facebook, and go over it again. Because people think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Okay. I just remember everything. Okay. And Michael's real slick. Okay. He's real. Oh, God, he's slick. Smart as a whip. But he's taught me. But Michael, remember you told me I was in school? You trained me. You trained me. You trained me. You told me I was in school, and I took that seriously when you told me that. Okay? I was like, oh, I'm in school? I like getting A's in school. I'm a good student, so I better pay close attention. That's how I think. The little girl in me came out, right? All right, so anyway, guys, I just posted this, and I got to go. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Okay. This is from the estate's accounting. This is the second accounting from the Michael Jackson estate accounting. This is a legal document that was submitted to the courts. It's a public document as well, right? So here, I have circled, I have highlighted. Oh, can I make this bigger? Let me try to make it bigger. Oh, man. These two, I'm so sorry, guys. These two, to make it bigger, you need two hands. Okay, let's see. Let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. Okay. Anyway, so here it is here. Okay. And it's on my Facebook page. And this is the accounting. And here, Georgia, Peter Michael Bobby's supposed to have property and family in Georgia and South Carolina. And we know it connects to California, and we know it connects to South Carolina, and then there's more. There's more of these, and there's North Carolina too. Okay, so here there's some kind of tax refund from Georgia, another tax refund from Georgia. Here is South Carolina refund. Okay, here so you guys can see the amounts. Here refund, and here's state of California refund, state of California, state of New York. Okay, refund. So everybody does some business in New York, okay? If you're a big business like Michael is. I don't think he's a big business because he doesn't have over 500 employees, but his income, rivals big business. County of LA refund property taxes. County of LA refund of 2010 property taxes. Havenhurst. State of California, 2009, I think. That says 9 tax refund. California tax refund. U.S. Treasury, those are national refunds. U.S. Treasury, here it is, right here. State of South Carolina, 2009 South Carolina refund. Okay, here is more income because they overpaid. State South Carolina, 2009 tax refund. This is for 1,000 and change, 1,200 and change. And then there's another one here, South Carolina, and it's for 6,700. So we know for a fact that the estate was doing some kind of business in South Carolina and Georgia. We know that. We know that. Okay, so, and then Peter Michael Bobby Anderson, supposed to be from South Carolina, Georgia. And everything else we have, and people want to be mad at me and call me all kind of crazy names because I believe what the facts tell me. I mean, you add them all up, they can only mean one thing. And if you forget some of them, go and watch Alive 3. Okay, go back and watch Alive 3. All right, so I'm just saying, guys, he's here in LA. It said Los Angeles, California. That is my phone. That has nothing to do with me. That is my phone, okay, that said that. That was, oh, you just can't prepare for everything, Michael. You can't prepare for everything. How you doing here in you're in Barstow? I bet MJ is closer to you than you think. He could be. MJ would like the UK. Let's see. Jasmine. I hope you feel better, Jasmine. She says, you're very beautiful, Pearl. You're very nice and warm-hearted. I love you so much. You're incredible, Pearl. Always remember that. Oh, thank you. I hope you feel better. I know you were suffering from some issues. Not corona, though. Okay? That's true. He could be staying with someone when he makes the calls. No, this is from his phone number. This is from his phone number. So he must be somewhere in LA because he's calling from his phone number. And you know phones, they hit a tower. They hit a tower, right? Cell phones hit a tower. You know what I mean? So whatever tower it hit, you know, it told me he was here in LA. Okay? I had to go back and watch this because I had company come over and missed a lot. Hey, Teresa, girl. You know, Teresa's so sweet. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I have somewhere to go. This was very interesting live. I'm glad that you guys finally made it on. Remember to go to my website if you want to see pictures of me with the Jacksons because I talked about it. You know, just keep Michaeling. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.